Okay, so now we've showed you the possibility of Google AdWords and Google paid search and how it can be done. Now I just kind of want to unpack a little bit how to structure this, right? So that if you wanted to do this on your own, if you wanted to kind of look over the shoulder of your current provider, you could kind of get what the structure would need to be to minimize your cost per lead and to maximize your return on investment. So a couple keys here on structure. Obviously, conversion tracking is a must, right? You have to know how many leads came from the spend. And I think this is the most baffling thing that I see happen in online marketing where people will have $3,000, $5,000 and they're just kind of like, we'll spend it and I hope we generate a return on investment. But they don't know. They can't tell me, okay, I spent that much and this is how many leads I got and this is how much my average cost per lead was and this is what my return on investment was. And to me, you should not spend a dime in advertising, especially not pay-per-click advertising, if you can't look and say, yes, I made money or I lost money, right? If you can't get to that minimum, tracking, then, don't spend the money. Keep it in your pocket. You'd be better served to do that than just to throw it in the air and hope that it's going to return you in some way. So conversion tracking is a must. The second thing is you got to break the campaign down into smaller ad groups that target various services so that you can write text ads that match with the exact group. And I'm going to kind of show some examples of that. That's how you get a higher quality score. That's how you get a higher relevancy score. And that's how you win with Google AdWords. You have to make sure that you understand the different keyword match types, right? There's some basic things you have to understand or your provider has to understand about match types with keywords, and you have to pay close attention to negatives. The keywords that if this comes into the search somewhere, we don't want to bid on it. Things like auto, right? I'm going to share some like obvious negatives you want to make sure you have in your campaign, but one I can tell you is auto definitely shouldn't be in there, right? If they typed in AC repair, you might want that, right? AC repair. Yes, but if they threw auto in the front of it, auto AC repair, you don't want that. You want that to go to the auto repair shop. And so there's lots of examples of little gotchas that get missed probably 7 out of 10 times in a pay-per-click campaign. So if you're doing it on your own or you have a provider that doesn't understand the industry, you can wind up just spending a lot of money in clicks that had no potential in becoming a customer because they weren't even looking for you, but it seemed like they were based on the broad match type keywords that people were bidding on. You have to make sure that your text ads resonate with the customer and they entice them to click on you versus the competition. The game has totally changed as it relates to how you write your text ads so that you win. It's not just about matching the keywords and like regurgitating exactly what they typed. It's about figuring out what they typed and writing a text ad that's different and relevant but entices them to click. And you want to make sure that you're leveraging your ad extensions, the things below the ad that can make your ad take up 20 to 50% more space in the search result without making you spend any additional money. And you have to land them on a solid, well thought out landing page. And so much energy goes in pay-per-click into keywords, text ads, but in 99% of the time, there's literally no thought in the landing page. It's kind of like, okay, let's just put them on that page and we'll have a phone number and a coupon and call it a day. The thing that will really drive the effectiveness of your campaign isn't just the cost per click, it's how well the click converts into a caller. And so, I have an hour-long session just about how to optimize your website for conversion. Go and look at that. Some of those best practices apply to what your landing page should be like in order to really maximize the conversion rate from visitor to caller. And just like everything else, you have to constantly be split testing. You have to constantly be tweaking. You have to constantly be fine-tuning. Google Ads is absolutely not a set-and-forget-it play. You can't just pick your keywords, write your text ad, set up your landing page, and say, okay, let's let it spend. Right? That's the worst thing you can do. The market's constantly changing. Your competitors are increasing their bid. They're decreasing the bid. They're dropping out of the auction. They're re-emerging the auction. New companies are coming in and bidding on the same terms. So you have to constantly be watching it. You have to constantly be modifying your bids, modifying your ads, tweaking to make sure that you are differentiated. And if you're not doing that, or your provider's not doing that, then your campaign really isn't going to do what it needs to do in order to generate the types of returns and the types of results that I was showing you in the last couple of slides. Well, I hope you got value from that video. If you'd like more ideas, strategies, and techniques on how to really more effectively market your plumbing or HVAC business online, I'd like to invite you to go to plumberseo.net/checklist. There we've outlined the ultimate online marketing checklist for plumbing and HVAC contractors to really maximize your lead flow online. This really simplifies the entire online marketing equation into a checklist that you can easily identify what you should do next and what you could do to really probably double, triple, or even 10x the number of leads you're getting for your plumbing or HVAC business online. So you can get that completely free of charge, simple one-page checklist with a video that explains and kind of walks you through it. Just go to plumberseo.net/checklist. Talk to you soon.